to the show. You're watching From Russia with Love, and I'm Minnie Dlamini Jones, all the way in Moscow, Russia, for the FIFA World Cup. What an incredible tournament it has been. Of course, very unpredictable still at this stage, and you can catch all the matches on SuperSport, your world of champions. Now, one of my favorite things about Europe is its park culture. Friends and families get together, hang out and chill. And the best part about it is that it's free. Let's take a look at what goes down in Moscow's very own Gorky Park. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of hosting its very first FIFA World Cup, Russia's capital city of Moscow is softened by the Maxim Gorky Central Park of culture and leisure, and that's exactly what it offers up. Designed in the 1920s as a form of communist utopia, today the park serves as an urban jungle escape while showing off the city's enlightened transformation. With an influx of 40,000 people on weekdays and 250,000 on weekends and public holidays, Gorky Park in Moscow is a microcosm of Russia as a whole. We went for a stroll in the park to immerse ourselves in the wonderful festivities and to chat with some of the other visitors.
I thought it was really amazing because there's so many activities here, and there's sand courts and there's people playing around, and there's so many amazing different activities. I was really surprised. It's so big.
Yeah, Moscow is a beautiful, beautiful city. We've had a lot of fun here just kind of walking around and checking it out.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, these guys were just really friendly about inviting us, and it kind of just feels like everyone can come together and just hang out. It feels nice, yeah. It's a nice, relaxed place, I think.
Well, you know, we and my friends, we very like Gorky Park in general because we like to dance. We all, most of us are dancers, so we're glad to be here anytime, any day when we can dance and when we just can spend time on the grass, resting and eating and having fun.
Okay, firstly, they have some nice food courts. And also they rent a lot of bicycles, skateboards, rollerblades, and also I think during the summers they have nice places to play basketball, football, and also volleyball, stuff like that.
Already a local attraction, the presence of foreigners in Russia for the World Cup has added a cosmopolitan flavor and a universal vibe.
We just wanted to come here and see how many tourists are in here actually, because you know the championship started a few days ago and I was working, my wife was sitting with the baby, so we didn't actually have a chance to meet some people from all over the world, and we wanted to see how many of them are here.
Yes, it's nice because you can practice your English and you can meet people from any countries and you can see their culture. I think it's really great, and also the Gorky Park is the biggest park in Moscow, so you can see a lot of people every day. Like it could be day, it could be evening, but still here a lot of people.
Actually, there are actually really nice people here. So then when people thought of Russia, they're like, oh, it's gonna be really rude or very direct, but the people that I met are actually really friendly. So it's been really good.
Yeah, I stay here for 5 days. For me, it's wonderful, wonderful. I think the FIFA choose the best one place for the World Cup in 2008.
Oh, it's very good. People is very, very happy.
So only speaking English is tough. I think I would have liked to have brushed up a little bit on my Russian before I came here, but with all the tourists and all the different people that are here, we've gotten around pretty easily, so not too bad.
During the winter seasons, this whole area at Gorky Park is turned into an ice rink. But after a day well spent with the Moscovites as they enjoy their summer, it's now time to get back to the football. Tata Muyang from Russia with love and a little bit of leisure. I bet there's nothing better during the 2018 FIFA World Cup than being able to pause, rewind and catch up on your favorite games. And that's why I'm here at the Ostankino TV Towers in Moscow, Russia, which today continue to broadcast quality television and radio programs to many Russian homes. And only until a couple of years ago, when it was surpassed by the Burj Khalifa, it is now the second tallest freestanding building in the world. By locals and its designer, it's been dubbed the Lily. Erected in 1967, Moscow's Ostankino TV and Broadcast Tower stands at 540 meters tall. The tower is something of an architectural wonder in a city that is not known for its skyscrapers. Ascending in a high-speed elevator, it takes just 58 seconds for visitors to reach the tower's observation deck. This observatory presents an entirely new perspective of Moscow. The structure is renowned for its unique architecture and its position as the largest multi-profile communication structure, also housing state-of-the-art equipment.
Firstly, it was built just to broadcast TV and radio signal, just to let people watch TV and listen to the radio. And just the second goal, it was just to attract tourists from all over the world to come here to just look around the Moscow and to admire picturesque sceneries of Moscow.
Ostankino was built to mark the 50th anniversary of the October Revolution and is named after the Ostankino district of Moscow in which it is located. This colossal tower has become a major tourist attraction with a picturesque observation deck and a rotating restaurant.
50 years ago, our engineer, the main engineer of this tower, it's Nikitin, Vasily Nikitin. He just projected all the tower and also this restaurant. It has three stages, and all the three stages are rotating right now. And sitting here, you can feel that you need 40 minutes to make the full turnover over the Moscow. So you can see the full picture of Moscow just in 40 minutes from one place.
The 2018 FIFA World Cup has seen many football fans from all over the world take the time to visit this feat of architecture and engineering, and we have all been welcomed with open arms.
And here we have observatory deck on the height of 337 meters. Yes, right. It's very high. And it's really popular among tourists from all over the world that come in Moscow. We have a lot of tourists here. Even during the World Championship, of course, a lot of tourists. It's even more than Russian tourists here right now, really. And we are happy, very happy to just welcome everyone here. I think that World Championship hosted in Russia, it's very, very big event for us, for Russian people, for Moscow especially, because a lot of tourists come here. We just have a wonderful opportunity just to talk to them, just to exchange some ideas, some traditions, customs, that's all, and it's very impressive for me.
Our friends have already been here, so they told us to come and visit this place. So we were so excited to come here and visit this place. It's very thrilling and very beautiful.
I love it. I just want to take a selfie and share it on Instagram. It's wonderful. It's something we don't have in Morocco. I would love to share this with my friends. The experience is amazing, and the height, you see the amazing view. So I'm loving it.
First, when we were standing out there, we were very scared to look down because like we're gonna fall down. And then like, okay, fine, it's good. We're not gonna fall down. And it was quite a great, amazing experience about the tower.
Russia is a beautiful country and I love Moscow. We are here for the World Cup. We are supporting my team Morocco, and we are enjoying our time. This is beautiful to see this view. It's really amazing.
If you're afraid of heights, this is not for you. The entire Ostankino TV tower is about 540 meters tall. Right now I'm at the observation deck, and this is only 337 meters above ground. Acrophobia has kicked in, and I'm really struggling to stand up. In the meantime, let us know on the socials if you'll come visit Ostankino TV tower. Until then, let me try get up.
We're outside the Museum of Architecture, where the current exhibition showcases stadiums of the past as well as the present stadiums in Russia. Let's check it out.
The museum has a unique collection of materials reflecting the history of nearly a century of design and construction in Russia. A special exhibit was organized for the 2018 FIFA World Cup, named the Stadium Architecture. As the name suggests, this exhibit details the architectural drawings, photos, and 3D models of Russia's stadia over the years.
As the coordinator of this exhibition, it was important for me to showcase to the public the history of Russian architecture, of these beautiful stadiums. From the old to the modern stadiums, we have it all at this exhibition.
Visitors to the exhibit can enjoy an entire section dedicated to present-day stadiums, including the now iconic Luzhniki Stadium, located in the capital city, Moscow. Luzhniki was the main stadium of the 1980 Olympic Games, hosting the opening and closing ceremonies, as well as the UEFA Champions League final in 2008. Adding to its impressive list of accolades, it was also named the main stadium for the 2018 FIFA World Cup and will host 7 matches of the tournament, including the final.
I'm in love and inspired by the structure of the Luzhniki Stadium, its architectural excellence. As an inspiring architect, I think I can learn a lot from the Luzhniki Stadium. The exhibition consists of 8 rooms which showcase the development and the identity of the architecture from the 20th to the 21st century. Each of these rooms has its own style, the range of ideas and suggestions, the culture and relationship between different styles.
The Samara Arena is a display of Russia's architectural brilliance. The main architectural feature of the stadium is its metal dome, inspired by space exploration. Covering the entire stadium, it is supported by beam-like structures from below, with the overall silhouette resembling a star or spacecraft. This spectacular arena has a capacity of over 44,000.
I really love this museum. The reason why is that I'm very inspired by the architecture. It is trendy and I always attend all the exhibits held in this museum.
Over at St. Petersburg is the St. Petersburg Stadium, or Zenit Arena, and home of Russian football club Zenit St. Petersburg. It has a retractable roof and seating for 67,000 people. Costing over 14 billion rand, it is considered one of the most expensive stadiums ever built. The other featured stadiums include the Fish Stadium and the Ekaterinburg Arena. Due to the former having hosted the 2014 Winter Olympics, it was designed to give the roof the appearance of snowy peaks. The stadium's capacity is normally 40,000, but this has been increased by 1,000 for the 2018 FIFA World Cup.
Today in Russia there's a lot of tourists from different countries because of the World Cup and are exposed to these wonderful stadiums where they can take pictures and capture all the wonderful memories in these historical venues. And it's important for fans to not only attend the stadiums but also to feel the greatness of the architecture. That's why this exhibition took its place today.
It's time for us to take a break, but don't forget to tweet us. The hashtag is From Russia with Love. We'll see you after this. With all the hobnob around the 2018 FIFA World Cup, I've decided to take a break from football. That's why I'm here at the Moscow Aquarium, which is one of, if not the largest in the entire Europe. I'm here to see some killer whales, dolphins, starfish. In fact, let's go find Nemo. Come on.
Equipped with 80 aquariums and an abundance of species of sea creatures from all over the world, including 500 species of fish, this Center of Oceanography and Marine Biology is a popular attraction for both young and old. We caught up with one of the trainers who explained a bit more about the amazing Moskvarium.
The Moskvarium is the largest center of marine biology in the whole of Europe. Inside of the Moskvarium you can see more than 12,000 marine animals, the most interesting of which are the Baikal seals, which you are seeing right now.
In addition to watching a multitude of exotic fish species swim by, patrons are offered a theatre performance from the passionate and patient marine mammal trainers, alongside the true stars of the show, the impressive marine animals.
The
show program happens daily, and our guests get opportunity to experience the depth of our Russian culture, which we hope will be interesting for visitors from the various countries who are here for the World Cup.
Удивительной русской культуры, которая может быть интересна самым разным представителям из многих стран.
Our new unique water show with circus artists and water creatures will certainly amaze and give our audience incomparable entertainment. We are sure that every tourist that visits the Mosquarium will take all the best emotions back home.
And of course, it's not unusual to bump into a few football-crazy fans anywhere in Russia these days. But it's not all about match days and fan fests. The host country, with attractions like the Moskvarium, is providing great opportunities away from the game to embrace their amazing tourists, educational and historical offerings.
We are from Morocco, and we came here, of course, first of all to support our national team. But also we came here for tourism. As you know, Russia and especially Moscow is one of the most known touristic destinations in the world. And of course the Moscovarium is one of the most important sites to visit here in Moscow. And we really enjoyed the show. And we really enjoyed the visit here, and of course we invite everyone to visit Moscow and Russia. We really enjoyed this.
Actually, we are visiting for Russia for football, seeing for our football match. Now I have get some message for a lot of historical places in Moscow. That's why I reached in aquarium.
It really was wonderful, this show. We started at 2 p.m. and a half, and we didn't fear that the time is going on, because it was very wonderful. Shows are coming, and there is a story. They were talking, unfortunately, in Russian. We don't speak Russian, but we can know the meaning of the story, and the shows are coming little by little. So many fish into there, and it was very, very good.
It's been a long and fulfilling day here at the Mosquarium. We've seen sea creatures from all across the world. In fact, the show was splendid. Then I saw these little cute guys. I'm not sure which one to get for you, Minnie, so I'm gonna get them all. Oh, and then check out this one. You're gonna love it. So I've just had breakfast here at the Red Square, and it's time for us to get back to the hotel, which happens to be on the other side of the city. So I won't lie, I've generally been taking cabs to get around because I've been a bit nervous to take the metro. But of course, FIFA did give us these cards that allow us to take the train as many times as we want for the duration of our trip. So it's time to throw caution to the wind and brave the metro system. Let's go.
The Moscow Metro was the first underground rapid transit system of the Soviet Union. It was opened in 1935 with an 11-kilometer line and 13 stations. It was one of the USSR's most ambitious architectural projects. In the last 83 years, the system has grown substantially and now comprises of 214 stations and a 365-kilometer route length, the 7th longest in the world. While some sections of the network are at ground level, most of it is underground, with the deepest section running an incredible 84 meters below the surface, one of the deepest in the world. There are now 14 color-coded lines, and with 68 transfer stations in the system, getting to any part of the city is easily achieved once you get to grips with it, that is.
So my experience with the metro was that I had to ask some people, some of the locals, and after that, we got, situated, but it was a little hard, I guess, since everything is in Russian. But yeah, it's just counting stops is the way to go.
the metro. The first time we took it here in Moscow, to be honest, was kind of difficult because of the translation from Russian to English, kind of tricky to figure out how to get to the train. But thanks to Google Maps, we were able to figure out how to get to the Red Square.
And my experience with the subway or metro in Moscow was beautiful. To be honest, one of the most beautiful subways I know in all the countries.
The Moscow Metro opens at 5:25 a.m. and closes at 1 a.m. It has an average daily ridership of 7 million, an annual ridership of nearly 2.5 billion, a minimum average interval of just 90 seconds, and runs on schedule a mind-blowing 99.96% of the time. A day pass to ride the metro costs about 45 Rand, but an annual pass means that locals get around this beautiful city for as little as 11 Rand a day.
Well, it means that it allows you to buy one ticket for a day, which is like around 200 rubles, which for all the day you can use the metro, so it's kind of cool. So I've heard that so many metro stations are really quite nice to take pictures of it. So yeah, it's really worth it.
The Moscow Metro is a marvel of modern engineering, architecture and art. Stations are constructed with high ceilings, reflective marble walls, grand chandeliers, and houses stunning artwork. It is a veritable yet functional and highly efficient underground museum.
And it's a museum inside.
Back home, I mean, it's like a museum underground, so that's the difference.
It's really cool art down there. So yeah, definitely much better than in Sweden. We do our thing, but it's not comparable.
The people are very, very friendly. You can see trains, very modern and very old ones also. But in general, all the stations are great.
All the metal and all the different stones and stuff. We have some paint, but nothing similar to this one.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I actually did it. And it wasn't that bad. And of course, for me, it is free. So I think I'm done taking cabs and I'm going to do as the locals do. I like the metro. It's pretty cool. It looks like host nation Russia is keeping the fire burning in the hopes of making it through to the next round. To follow their journey and the rest of the matches, you can catch them live on SuperSport, your World of Champions. I'm Minnie Dlamini and you're watching From Russia with Love. Das Vidania.